The truth is, most men never realize when it's happening. They think everything is normal, everything is smooth, everything is simple. But women, especially the ones who are emotionally sharp, don't speak every thought out loud. They don't hand you a manual. Instead, they test you quietly, without warning, without instructions, without ever admitting they're doing it. And the craziest part? These tests often decide everything. Whether she trusts you, respects you, stays with you, or slowly pulls away. This is the secret test, the one she gives without saying a word. And once you see it, you can never unsee it again. It usually begins earlier than men think. Maybe you meet her at a cafe, maybe at work, maybe at a friend's party. She smiles in that soft, curious way women do when they're evaluating a man. Her eyes scan you, not in a shallow way, but in a subtle, instinctive calculation. She's not judging your looks, she's studying your presence, your calmness, your confidence, the energy you carry without trying. And before you've even said 10 sentences, the first silent test has already started. She throws a small curveball, something easy to overlook. Maybe she takes a little longer to reply. Maybe she teases you lightly. Maybe she disagrees with you on something minor, just to see if you stay grounded or get defensive. She's not trying to create drama. She's trying to understand you. Every woman knows that charm is cheap, words are cheaper, and early confidence is often fake. What she wants to know is simple. Do you stay centered when something shifts, or do you get rattled? Most men fail this test without even knowing they were taking it. They get anxious, double text, over-explain, try too hard, or react emotionally to something that wasn't even serious. And right there in her mind, a small box gets checked. He's insecure. She might still talk to you, still smile, still be polite, but the invisible score just dropped. Women don't test to play games. They test because trust isn't built on what a man says. It's built on what a man does when things aren't perfect. As things move forward, the tests get deeper, but still silent. She might take a little space to see if you chase desperately or stay balanced. She might say she's not sure what she wants right now, just to see if you crumble or stay steady. She may even flirt with a harmless guy in front of you, not to disrespect you, but to observe your reaction. Do you become jealous and aggressive? Do you start acting needy? Or do you stay calm, confident, and unfazed by something that isn't an actual threat? Women aren't looking for a man who barks at every shadow. They're looking for emotional strength, for maturity, for a man who doesn't lose his center every time something unpredictable happens. But the most powerful test, the one almost all men fail, comes quietly on a random day when everything feels normal. She'll express a boundary or stand up for herself or say something like, "I need a little time to think," or "I won't accept that." And in that moment, she watches you, not your words, but your energy. Are you the man who respects boundaries, or the man who gets offended? Are you the man who stays confident, or the man who suddenly becomes a boy? She's testing whether you can handle a woman with a mind of her own. Women don't want control. They want safety, emotional strength, a man whose stability makes her feel secure. And the truth is, she gives these tests long before she falls for you. Because every woman, even the sweetest ones, know that once feelings get involved, their heart becomes vulnerable. So she tests quietly in the beginning when she still has control. She wants to know if giving you access to her heart, her time, her softness, her loyalty is safe. Men often mistake these tests as emotional games. But they're not. They're survival instincts. Women live in a world where choosing the wrong man can break years of their life, their peace, their mental health. So they test not because they want to confuse you, but because they want to protect themselves. Over time, the tests change shape. They become less frequent but more meaningful. She watches how you treat the waiter. She notices how you talk about your ex. She pays attention to how you act when something stressful happens. She looks at how you react when she's upset. Do you shut down? Do you get irritated? Or do you listen with real presence? She sees whether you're consistent, whether you keep your word, whether you stay the same man on good days and bad days. She's studying your character in silence. Not once will she say, "This is a test, please behave properly." She will simply observe quietly like a woman does. And then one day, without you even noticing, she gives you the ultimate silent test, the one that decides everything. She shows you the most vulnerable version of herself. Maybe she opens up about a fear. Maybe she shares a painful memory. Maybe she cries in front of you for the first time. And right then, she isn't testing how strong you are, she's testing how safe you are. If you dismiss her, minimize her, mock her, or get uncomfortable, she withdraws instantly. She may not say a word, but something closes inside her. But if you hold her with calmness, listen with depth, and make her feel emotionally protected, she passes you silently with flying colors. And from that moment on, she starts trusting you in a way she doesn't trust many people. But here's the twist. These tests never fully stop. Not because she doubts you, but because life changes, situations change, people change, and she wants to know, continuously, if you're growing too. A good woman doesn't test you to break you. She tests you to build something real with you. Men who understand this stop taking these tests personally. They stop reacting emotionally. They stop chasing validation. They learn to stand firm, stay calm, and move from a place of grounded confidence. And when a woman feels that energy, an energy that says, I'm stable, I'm secure, and I don't lose myself, she doesn't just choose you. She relaxes into you. That is the real power of passing the test she never speaks about. That is the secret test.